let's get into this fantasy draft, all right? So we drafted teams. 2 athletes drafted per person, me, Reed, and Joe, from each division. So we would say, like, my 66 grappler is going to be...
But, I mean, just kind of like overall we're drafting to our teams, I think.
No.
Kind of, like, I'm Team Reed, and I'm drafting my team members.
I'm going to give an unbiased account of how this happened. We're drafting 2 per division, and Reed cheated and drafted Max Hansen as... This is an unbiased account of how it happened. He cheated and drafted Max Hansen at 66 when Max Hansen competed at 77 kilograms.
Okay, yes, but when I was picking...
we can cut Reed's mic real quick.
when I was picking, Max was in the 66 kilogram division. He wasn't able to make the 66 weight limit, and last minute he jumped up to the 77 kilogram division.
Right.
So I don't see how I cheated.
He scored 0 points at 66 kilograms. All right. But listen, I'm willing to find an unbiased arbitrator for this.
Right. You want me to go?
We got to get Chook Doggy.
You want me to go get him?
Go get Chook Doggy.
Go get Chook Dog.
And tell him he has no choice. He has to come in here.
What did he say? He didn't want to come?
He was like, oh man, I don't blah, blah, blah. Chook Dog, for anyone who doesn't know, Ray Machuca, he's
the fifth host.
Yeah, Ray Machuca is an executive here at Flow Sports, a real bigwig, a guy who gets shit done. You know what I'm talking about? And he's also a blue belt and trains with us all the time.
He's a good blue belt.
And before Ray gets in here, I'll tell you guys a story he doesn't like me telling. Ray's been drinking. Ray has he told me not to tell anybody this, and I've been telling everybody who'll listen, and now I'm telling all of you guys. Ray's been, instead of eating food like a normal person, Ray's been buying pre-cooked chicken from HEB.
Make this a one-shot, Nicky.
Yeah.
Make this a one-shot, okay?
A prominent grocery store here in Austin, Texas called HEB. He's been going there and buying pre-cooked shredded chicken. He's been throwing that into a blender and blending it, and then throwing in like broccoli and strawberries. This dude's been drinking blended chicken as his like sole source of food now for like a month or 2, and he says he feels great. He loves it. So that's the kind of like hardcore, freaking no nonsense guy Ray is, and that's how we know we can trust him here for a final decision on this.
Listen, I'll just say this: last time we brought in another Flow employee, we ended up with Chael Sonnen fighting Craig Jones.
Yeah, good point.
So these things have kind of a way of mushrooming into some bullshit.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Chook Dog's walking in. Go over to the side desk with Slack over there, Chooky. All right.
I'm Chooky now?
Yeah.
Chook Dog.
Chook Dog.
Everybody give it up for Chook Dog joining the show.
Thanks for coming on the show. First timer.
All right, so this is a
Long-time listener, first time,
Yeah. You got talking to the mic. I know it's your
like
first
a-
time.
long-time listener, first time guest.
So I know this is the situation at hand.
You just focus on
Ray,
this.
and I'm gonna tell you.
All right? You just talk to us. You don't need to worry about the computer.
This is the situation. We drafted teams. You watched the draft?
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, so you saw it all. You know how it worked. We drafted 2 athletes per division.
Yeah.
And then a wild card.
Yeah.
Reed drafted Max Hansen as a 66 kilogram representative to
I remember
his
that.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Max Hansen competed at 77 kilograms.
He couldn't make the weight of 66, so last minute they bumped him up to 77.
And so now we're in a bit of a sticky spot. A spot where I don't want to be. I don't like controversy.
You didn't ask to be in this.
I didn't want to be in this.
I don't want to be here. This isn't fun for
Where
me.
Max scored 0 points at 66 kilograms in this fantasy draft, but he did score a decent amount at 77. And we need a ruling. Should Reed get the points for Max Hansen or not?
Because also just like we're drafting to teams too, right? Like I drafted Team Reed, so like my guys should just be able to get the points that they got no matter what division they fought in. Like I didn't have any control over whether Max was going to jump in 66 or 77. I didn't have any control over that. He did jump into 77 and submitted a bunch of guys, so I should get those points.
So Ray, what do you think? Do rules matter or not?
I got to go with Trey on this one. I got to. I just think part of you picking Max is knowing Max is going to be a professional and be on weight, right?
But he still fought in the tournament.
But he
Professionally.
I know, but he missed he missed it. So
But he didn't miss anything. There's no like record of him missing anything.
I hate to be on Trey's side here.
Oh, man.
You're gonna hate it more when you listen back to the podcast. By the way.
Oh, really? Am I being set up? Am I being set up?
No, I'm not setting you up.
Okay.
No, you weren't.
Oh my goodness!
Nobody
Oh,
tell
my
him. Nobody
goodness.
tell him.
I cannot believe this.
What?
This is. I just. Okay.
This might be the end of the show. This might be the end of FloGrappling as it exists.
I had no control over this. He jumped in 77 and he won a bunch. I picked him, so I should get him on my team.
So clearly, I would be benefited if Max is not allowed because I'm on another team. What I will say is, Reed still does have 2 66s because his wild card pick was also a 66.
Yeah. So now they have one more guy than I have.
Well, no, but we all have different.
I had
numbers
the
of
most
people.
guys not show up.
Okay, that doesn't
different
matter.
Different
That doesn't
people,
matter.
We picked a couple people and then they didn't show up. So some of us just do have to eat.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this person didn't show up.
So I guess to clarify
Isn't that the thing, though, Reed? You
Why?
gotta-
Why do you keep zooming in on my face?
You just gotta,
you're in the hot seat, brother.
they know.
Now listen, Ray. This is something we could do, and I don't necessarily agree with it because I think we should be by the books on this one. But
Since when do we have to be by the book?
Since when are we by the
I've
books?
always been by the
when
books.
has this podcast ever once gone off the rails?
Yeah, we are not by the books. Corporate
He did-
Reed, by the
he
book,
did
by the
have-
books, Reed.
He did have Gianni Grippo as his wild card pick, who technically he could move Gianni to his 66 representative and move Max to his wild card. But I just think, rules exist for a reason.
So just no matter what, these guys just get an extra guy on their team and I don't
still
get.
think you might have more guys.
you would still have more than both of
Okay,
us.
that doesn't. I can't control who competes. And
I can't control who makes weight.
but he still competed. I'm saying, I can't control who competes.
And you
doesn't
picked him, and you
Max
did say
competed.
at 66. Give me Max Hansen.
Do you want to let him have Max as the wild card and move Gianni to 66?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
I think, it's just.
Trey's just setting me up even more here. I know this. He's just setting me up even more.
Because there's only one of us who knows the results of the draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
I
like-
think this is all just going to lead to Trey being like, doesn't matter, I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's find out then. Let's pull up Slack. Let's pull up
I don't
the
know. I don't know
document.
how this actually affected everything. I don't know how.
And if you look here, Reed had 49 points, and Max Hansen scored him 3 points, which was very important
All right, cut this.
because Joe had 53 points and I had 59, dude. Just an absolute juggernaut of a team. It doesn't matter if you try to knock my team out. I don't know. I had 3 people not show up. Kyle Bame, Shai
Yeah,
Lily,
you
and
can't
someone
control
else.
that, and you still won. Congratulations.
It's incredible what my team was
Congratulations.
willing to do. I brought a huddle up with my team beforehand, and I said, listen, Reed's got dirty business going on, boys. I said, everyone huddle up, get close. Reed's playing dirty ball out there, man. He's cheating all over the place. He called Kyle Bame. He said, Kyle, don't show up today. And my team said, you know what, Trey? We got you, man. I'm John Blank. I'm going to score you 9 points. I'm Nick Hartman. I'm going to score 1,000,000 points. Sean Yadamarco said, I'm going to make the finals, Trey. I said, you do that, Sean. You guys are my guys for a
I mean,
reason.
that's if you believe the math that Trey did.
Yeah, I did do the math.
I want to say.
I don't know that I do. And he did come to us a couple times like, well, what if we use this system instead?
Dude, dog, give me a chest bump right here. Dude, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And I prepped Ray on everything. I told him every line to say.
This is all under protest. This is all under protest.
I want to say. Where can I talk to a camera here? Which, just this one? Okay.
Where's our?
There we go. All right.
I think you're over here.
Over here.
Yeah, you're just straight across.
Yeah.
Yep,
There it is. There it is. Now I'm talking to Michael Sains right here. Michael, you just watched Trey's reaction to him winning this fantasy draft here. I'm gonna, we can't let that happen, Michael, is all I'm saying. So gonna need your help here to kind of as we navigate forward for the next trials and everything like that. But gonna need your help, Mike. We can't just let Trey just kind of walk all over me here and just
This
start
is brutal.
screaming into the mic, like what I need some backup here, brother. So all right.
Did you just unleash the Alpha Miami
Yeah, I just
science crew on me?
exactly. I don't need more help.
Is Michael?
And-
You know that you were the number 1 overall pick from Reed, and that I months ago was saying that I believed in you, and that Reed and Joe definitely believe in you in Alpha Miami Grappling, and anyone else
This
really.
is devastating. This
Like,
is,
hasn't been on the record with it, at least. Just hasn't been on the record with it.
I mean, talk about misery loves company, dude. This is devastating to turn the Signs clan, Alpha Miami, against me. I'm going to get jumped if I show my face.
Chingy, I need your help. Tristan, I need your help.
No. Okay, so I talked to the Signs brothers, all right? They were vocal about not liking me not picking Michael Sains. This dude, he wins the semifinal. He comes over to me. He said, "How about that pick now, buddy?" And I was like, oh God. I gave him a nervous pat on the, I went, haha, and patted his shoulder like that. Didn't have nothing to say. I froze, dude. Fight or flight. I decided to freeze up. Pooped my little pants. But I also talked to these dudes because they kept calling me Mr. Glazer. They're running around. Tristan and Michael are running around calling me Mr. Glazer because they're saying I'm glazing it up. So
True. Okay.
We're bringing facts and you're bringing glaze, so I don't know.
I support Chingy and Kaio Signs and the father. I support father Signs. Michael and Tristan.
Dead to you?
No. I can't even joke that. But
all right.
No, I love those dudes too. I'm Mr. Glazer for a reason. But I'm drafting Kyle first and then Chingy, and then we'll see if Michael and Tristan are still available on the next one. But, I'm leaning into Kyle at this point. And Tristan told me, he was like, well, hey, bro, that's just because Kyle hasn't talked to you yet. That dude's mean. I was like, oh, no. I'm going to get flamed up by Kyle Signs, but yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Sains brothers. They had an incredible
best.
weekend. It was super fun watching those guys. I haven't watched a whole lot of Chingy Signs there, and
he was awesome.
Yeah, he was killing it, and Tristan made it to day 2. Obviously, Michael had an incredible performance out there going to the finals. It came up short, but I have a feeling that we're definitely going to see him again soon, and hopefully he'll be blowing up Trey.
I can't believe you turned the Signs on me.
And making his life miserable, too.
Well, it's not like there's a record of it anywhere. It's not like...
That was like I was high on life, dude. I've been setting up this bit since the event ended. I did all the math at 12 a.m. on Sunday, just like,
Genuinely, we got a text like 12:30 that night. Like, don't worry, guys, just did all the math. That's when I for sure was like, okay, Trey won.
But
so who got most points
for you? And it came crashing down. John Blank.
John Blank got the most.
Yeah,
points?
he had 10 points total. 9 on the second day, 1 on the first day. So biggest.
By the way,
I don't think
we're not using the method we agreed to on the podcast.
True. Yeah, so, controversy there, I guess. But we went with Pico Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, controversy there.
This guy.
Yeah, controversy there. Like,
cut his mic. No, I'm kidding. Pico.
That's fine. We can use whatever scoring system gets you the win, and then just go from there.
I did all the math for both first. Pico Jiu-Jitsu, shout out him. He comments on a lot of our stuff, but he gave us on our fantasy draft video. He was like, "Nah, boys, do the points this way," and we went with it. That was a good input by you. So we went with the points.
I guess we got to look into this Pico Jiu-Jitsu account and who's running that one. Yeah. Have a feeling that it's going to come back to Austin, Texas.
Oh, it'd be a shame if that IP address matched freaking 301 Congress here at Flow Sports, huh? But so that's what we went with, and right,
there you go.
I got my team right. I talked to them. Did you guys talk to your team ahead of time?
I did.
Yeah, of course.
Ian Dobb shared a big hug.
Okay.
Day 1.
A really big hug.
A really big hug. Could not get my arms locked.
Ow. Gave you a hug and you just went, oh. But yeah, I mean, the fantasy draft thing was fun, dude.
Day one, I killed it.
Yeah,
day
you did.
Day 2, I had a.
Yeah, you were the leader day 1. Joe had the most people not have a match or only like one match on day 1, but. Yeah, the fantasy thing is fun. I know PGF has kind of set up their stuff where you can do more of the fantasy element. I think in the future for our fantasy drafts, we want to find a way to tie in the fans, okay? And I don't, if you guys got an idea, Pico Jiu-Jitsu, you're kind of like our lead producer now. You're kind of running things, so maybe drop a couple comments. Let us know what we should do on the next one. You just got promoted, Pico. Congratulations. Everybody get up for Pico getting promoted. And
legend.
Yeah, and so I feel like maybe there's a way where we could submit basically the chat vote, where the chat would get to like put in their vote, so they're represented as one team. So then it's like all 3 of us and the chat. Maybe Slack could be like a chat representative or something. We could find a way to tie in, see if the fans can put together a better pick than us. These guys every now and then they're squeaking in there saying, "What do these guys know?" All right, let's put it on the line. Let's see. We'll find out. But I think that'd be a fun way, because it is like fun when you're watching to just be like, oh, okay, I got this is here and this is here and Reed's guys here. It's just like a fun little element. Obviously, that's why fantasy football is so big. It's like even if you're not a Baltimore Ravens fan like Joe, at least you can like cheer for Lamar Jackson or somebody. Yeah. But it was a good time overall. I thought, What an excellent display. I will say, how many times have we done draft things like this? Twice?
Maybe twice. This was.
2-time. The 2-time right here. The 2-time champ, baby.
I guess I think
I still would like to check it under the rules that we agreed to and the rules that you proposed at first, where it was just like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, true. You probably have a better, maybe a good shot there, right?
I guess
Let's
under
just-
Trey's
let's-
rules, according to Trey, Joe won.
Oh, let's just run it in every possible rules now,
Just
boys.
because it's the thing I said, suddenly it's the thing
Yeah.
I said.
Just because I did the math and I picked the rules.
I know.
and-
Somehow you keep doing
And
the math,
sometimes
and
I
you
talk
keep
about
winning.
how I'm not good at math, and I hope I got this one right, boys.
I hope I did. But
All right. Congrats, Trey. Congrats,
boys.
congrats on the win.
I guess I expected more support from my friends, but whatever.
This
But
dude was coming at me all weekend about this.
I told him I was going to make a big graphic that just said cheater with his face as big as I could possibly make it. A defamation, a smear campaign against Reed. I'm just kidding. Reed didn't cheat. I knew the results, so I wanted to ham it up. I wanted to get Chook Dog involved.